Hey everyone, Luke here, and once again we're back to a chapter that I'm like, really? How much more are we going to stretch out the ending of part 2? Like, come on, let's just get back to the story, please. I mean, we had progression last week with Nema and Keigo, but now we're back to crazy antics. Just please give us some, I don't care, just give us something, but hey ho, let's just get through this chapter. And again, this is probably not a chapter that I've been keen on, but it's chapter 219 titled "The Always Useful Kanji Texting Sticker." Now, with a title like that, it just rolls completely right off your tongue as well. So I don't know, but let's just get into it. So, chapter starts off with Nico giving a text out announcing like, "Hey, I'm doing great, but there's just one tiny little thing that's going on here that I'm bored. I'm stuck in bed, so I decided to make my own sticker." So yeah, Nico is sick, so that means we're gonna have more time with her away. Like seriously, like just come on, give us something. Like please. I mean, like. This last few months of Witch Watch Part 2 have been kind of like up and down, and this is kind of like sort of like floating between up and down. I mean, some of the comedy's good, but yeah, it's not really one of the big hit chapters, but. Anyway, so they go on and say that Nico's caught a code and be making stickers, and yeah, and Mori is just there being like, wait, come on, Nico's texting you but not me. Like, gee, Mori, I can't imagine that why she wouldn't be texting you. It's just such a mystery to me at the moment. But I digress. Yeah, Mirio not Khan says like, yeah, the reason why this is obvious is because if she's gonna text you, it's gonna be awkward, Mori. But I digress. So we have Nico sending a sticker which says "cast a spell on you," and even in a text message, Nico's spell still works. So even though she's like probably on the other side of the country right now, far away from the building of this house, even then, just like, yep. A spellcaster on you. That's something that can still affect you. What is Nico like? One of the weeping angels from Doctor Who? So yeah, after this happens and the spell is cast on Khan, he turns into a texting sticker. So kind of reminiscent of those earlier chapters, like with Minecraft, with like them turning into the anime characters within the manga. So it's kind of reminiscent of that, but because he's a texting sticker, he really can't speak at this moment in time, so he has to keep using different movements and different angles to kind of get his message point off here, as Muriu and Muri are like, wow, he's definitely a real life sticker, so this has to do with something to do with Nico's magic, and even Muri's hand can pass through him when he touches him, and as they try to get him to speak, it's where it's confirmed like, no, he actually can't. He's even Khan's even there like no, I can't. And even Keigo is just there like, wait, this is confusing right now because Nico's on the other side of the country. How has she been able to do this? How has this even been possible right now? And Murray gets Khan's phone and just looks at it. It's like, no, we are not looking at that. We are not looking at that. The sticker that Nico made and sent to Khan, it has "I cast a spell on you" in Nico's handwriting on it. So it's so as we all know, words are power. Like in Bleach, like the whole concept of words like equals power. Like the more you know, the powerful something is, when you know its name, that kind of thing. It's the same thing that's happening here with Nico's magic. Like the words of a witch hold magical powers. She can cast spells on people just by them reading what she wrote on a text. And yeah, that is terrifying. Like Keigo is mentioning this like, wait, So even if she puts it on a text message and we read it out, it will still happen. Yeah, that would be absolutely terrifying. Like, Nico could rule the world from a distance and she wouldn't even have to lift a finger if she really, really wanted to. So as they continue on, Maury says, like, oh, she's sick. I think this is another case where being under the weather has, like, influenced the magic. Again, very reminiscent of earlier chapters when emotions and your state of being, it can affect, like, the magical spells of a witch. And Miria says, like, thank goodness we found out about this before she posted that. Yeah, thank God you found out about that before that sticker went online. Because can you imagine, like, the entire country being turned into stickers because something that Nico posted online? Like, that would have been, like, absolutely crazy. So, of course, because Nico's not here, she can't diffuse the spell, so it's a case of, like, okay, we've just got to wait for the spell to wear off, and that could take forever. Like, that could take 6 hours, could take 24 hours, and even Khan, as the sticker form, is just there crying his eyes out because he knows, like, I'm going to be stuck like a sticker for a while now, as they continue on and say, I know how you feel, but this happens all the time, yeah. Like, we've got to be kind of used to this, because we've been in this situation before, Khan. So, so this is something you have to kind of get used to. And, Keigo agrees, and it's just kind of a waiting game now. But, as he says that, Keigo also has a game that he's downloading, that he's been playing, and they should be playing it in co-op mode. And this is where Khan, as the sticker, starts to get really lonely, because it's obvious, like, when Keigo brought up the idea of, like, oh, I've got this game that I want to play with you guys, and it's co-op as well, he was obviously lonely, and he obviously wants to take part in the game and take part in the antics that go along with this game. And as he's doing, like, lonely, they can tell, like, it's I assume that would be like lonely, as they just bring up the idea of, like, oh no, even though he's saying he's lonely, he's now spamming it just to get the attention of everyone in the room. And Miria says, like, oh, he isn't letting anyone put him on ignore. He's going to keep doing that until someone like literally looks at kind of like Usa-chan from 100 Girlfriends. Imagine if Usa-chan was this sticker right now. She'd be like, look at me, and everyone would be just like, just stop saying that. We're looking at you right now. And as they finally give him his attention, Khan is just there, like, yeah, I'm finally getting people's attention, and people are finally noticing me, which gives him a smug attitude before Keigo says, like, okay, fine, whatever, we won't play the game since you can't play it. We'll just watch a movie together. Will that be all right? Will that suffice you? And I'll even shift the TVs that you can look at it. Is that okay, Khan? And Khan agrees to this. So they bring up quite a few different films. Like, I can't really make out what most of them are from the images that are shown. But of course, the one film that Khan wants to watch, as he produces a bat and a clown Joker, and everyone agrees, like, oh no, this is definitely The Dark Knight. He, like, I didn't realise that Khan was into, like, the Dark Knight or Batman. I mean, that would be something like Keigo would be into, like, not Khan. Yeah, I mean, Dark Knight is his favourite film. Like, who would have thunk it? And that makes the question, like, that would make an interesting debate. The favourite films of all the characters in Witch Watch. That would make an interesting debate. So yeah, they continue on and say, like, The Dark Knight hurt again. Like, how many times have you actually seen that film? Like, hey, I like The Dark Knight, but given the fact that they're acting like this, it must be like he has watched The Dark Knight like over 100 times, which means he's put in, like, what, 122 hours just watching that one film? Like, I mean, yeah, it's a great film, but really, you would watch it that much to have people say, like, really? Again? So anyway, continuing on, after the movie, we have Keigo being like, we have Khan being like, oh, I'm hungry right now, I want something to eat, and they're just there like, oh, you get hungry even if you're a sticker. Like, I guess his body is functioning as it normally would, but at the same time, yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of like a weird handicap. Like, you're a sticker, but you still need food as a sticker. Like, seriously, I don't even know, like, half the time, like, what Nico spells are capable of and what they're not capable of. So yeah, even Mirio points out, like, yeah, your body's still performing some kind of biological activity like that. Like, question, like, how on earth, scientifically, does this actually work? Which is kind of weird considering he's a vampire. But seriously, yeah, how scientifically does this work? Like, even Senku would be baffled by how this spell breaks the laws of logic. I would like to see that. Senku trying to figure out, like, how this spell scientifically works. Like, you turn into a sticker, but you still need food. Yeah, and even Kego's pointing out the obvious flaw, like, how are you even meant to eat? And even after Murray makes something for Keigo, even Khan thinks like, oh, I don't think I can still eat. And this when Murray starts to get really frustrated. If you can't eat, don't get hungry. Being hungry and able to move at all is hell. Yeah, exactly. It is hell. Like, seriously, like, how did he get hungry as a sticker? Like, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, it's just baffling my eyes. But Keigo goes on and says, actually, that is no good sticker. Has a nice melancholy look to it. If you kind of want to use it sometimes, yeah, it kind of does. And I really do appreciate that they did bring up that joke. And yeah, Google is acting weird on my phone at the moment. So yeah, but anyway, I digress. They go on and say like, oh, what if one of us feeds him? Maybe this will work. So as Mirio feeds Khan, it vanishes, and once it passed through the sticker's mouth, it disappeared. So yeah, he turned into a non sticker. So yeah, he's been changing its text stickers now. So he turned into the non stickers, and now he can properly eat and keep feeding him and keep it all going. So he turns into basically like what it would be like if you're having a battle with Iruma-kun versus Luffy in terms of how many people can eat the most. And yes, I've started watching and reading Iruma-kun with people from the 100 Girlfriend series. Good series. Go and check it out. But yeah, Iruma in that series has an appetite that's on the same level as Luffy, and I think even more. And Red from 100 Girlfriends, when he heard about that, and when I brought that up when we were watching like a few episodes with him, he didn't think I was being serious until he actually saw the moment when Iruma brought a big pile of food together to just shove it down his throat. And yeah, Iruma in Iruma-kun has the appetite that would give Kirby and Luffy combined and run for their money. So I digress. As Khan continues to just munch, we hear him actually burp and even spit out some of the food. And they don't really think about this for the moment. They're just thinking like, oh, he spit out some of the food. It's gross. But then Mira's like, wait a second. Did we just hear his voice? Like, I'm not joking, like, I'm not hearing things. We did actually hear his voice, and Mirio says, like, oh, now that you mention it, before they actually look, and it's like, oh, look, he has a speaker icon now, as Khan is finally able to speak for the first time in a while. So he turned into a voice sticker, so that he can actually speak to the guys. And even though they're excited about this, like, finally he can actually speak, we can actually have a proper conversation with him. As he goes to try and speak again, they realise like it's not something he could do constantly, so he could probably only do it like too much. I don't know. So it'd be like something like that. As Muria says, like, it seems like he can morph into a voice sticker only when he's in emergency or if he's startled. Voice ones are rare and expensive after all. So yeah, they're all question like, how messed up is this system? How messed up is this which sticker system that the voice one is a rare and expensive one? But don't give Murray any ideas of things that he'll get into for no reason whatsoever, other than just be like, I'm gonna get into it because I'm the kind of guy that will get into it and be an otaku about it. So they decide to go back to dinner and feed him some more slowly. as they're like, oh, forget the thanks sticker, just turn it into the one that has your mouth open, as he's changed again, as he really needs to go to the bathroom, essentially. Like, there's no ways about it. Like, he needs to go to the bathroom, and yeah, as a sticker, which begs the question, like, how is he even able to do that? How is he even able to go to the bathroom as a sticker? Like, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So he has all the bodily, biological functions like that too. Like, yeah, how does this sticker spell actually work? So yeah, he shrank, and they're panicking right now. Like, if he just turns into one of these, P stickers, essentially, like, there's no ways of getting around this. That may count for what is going on here. As Moo is like, no, wait, let's not go there. Remember what just happened? He spat his food out, and that means even though he's a sticker, he can still generate physical objects. And sure enough, Khan starts going like a sticker. Yeah, it's one of the weirdest. This is one of the weirdest images that I've seen in Witch Watch, and that is saying a lot. It's like, just this weird image of Khan as a sticker going to the bathroom. I never thought I'd say that. Before they continue on and say, Khan, don't you dare wait! Don't you dare do your business on that chair. Just hold it until the spell wears off. Before he says, like, before he gives the wink of like, I'm heading out, and so like, don't make it sound like you are going out here. But of course, he starts to go out, and he's turned into an animated sticker. So it must be of an emergency situation that he's getting the change. He's actually walked forward a few steps, but he stopped only after only 4 seconds, so he didn't get that far. So even though he changed into a moving sticker, he couldn't move very far. So I guess he would really work well as the tortoise from the Tortoise and the Hare. But as he moves a little further, so it realizes, like, oh, wait a second, he has a play icon, so like, tap the play button, so I can move more quicker, so that they can actually get him from the chair to the actual bathroom himself, as they're able to get him to the bathroom. And just like, come on, get him in there. Did we get him in time? No, they didn't, and that's where the chapter ends. So yeah, like I said, not really one of the better chapters. It was just like crazy Witch Watch antics, which normally are normally crazier than this one. And yeah, I really don't have much to say about this one. It really didn't hit me in the same way that the last chapter hit me, which is why I think this is going to be one of the shorter reviews. And yeah, like I've been saying each and every week at this point, let's just get back to the story. Please, let's just get us back to the story. Even if it's 4 chapters, I don't care. Just give us back some serious storyline. But that's something that will just have to come later. But anyway, guys, what did you think of this chapter? Let me know. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And this will be Lasherluke signing off. Later, guys.